thought it was a beautiful day to honor Starkey. Didn't you?
As did I. As did I. He would have loved having the trains come through, I think. I think he really would have liked it. He was a very special man.
It was poignant, yet with a beautiful sense of humor, just like he had.
I loved Matt's film. It was particularly personal to me because Starkey and I go back to high school days. We're the same age. We went to Richmond Academy together, and we sang in the with the Choral Society. And in 1953, I got with Miss Dorothy Halbert and started the Singing Musketeers because I felt that there was a lot of choral music that was especially written for male voices. And Starkey was the first one to join up in the Singing Musketeers, and we had a lot of fun, and Dorothy took us to University of Georgia to sing, to Macon, Georgia, and then finally, in the spring of that year, 53, we all met, about 50 schools met and sang together in Warm Springs, Georgia. Starkey also came to our house at least 2 or 3 times a month for the past 15 or 20 years. And so he was not only a friend from childhood, but a friend in these latter years as well.
Christian, I just want to say what a wonderful event this has been today. Listening to the readings of Starkey's poems, he was such a wonderful person. I've known him for a long time. In fact, we used to have these lovely Christmas Eve celebrations where Starkey would read the Polar Express, and we would all ring bells at a certain time, and it was a tradition. And Starkey loved being around people, he loved good food. It was always wonderful if he came to your house, he would sit down and play the piano. And I think this memorial today has been very special, and I think all of us who are here love Starkey, and I don't think we'll ever forget him.
Starkey Flythe was one of my dearest friends. I live in Edgefield, which is only about a half an hour from where Starkey lives or lived. And he was one of the dearest people I've ever known, brightest people I've ever known. A wonderful poet, but a wonderful friend, and I'll miss him a great deal. My wife and I used to go with Starkey to anywhere where there were daffodils, because daffodils were one of his favorite flowers. And I have wonderful photographs of Starkey and my wife Laurel and myself in these fields of daffodils, and that's the way I remember him.
So, as the marketing and events coordinator for West Food Festival, I've been thinking about this event for some time, and it's been an absolute privilege to work with Professor Bazell and see his cinematic genius come to life in the black box. And I think today's event was a testament to Starkey's power of the written word and his legacy in this community. I think he's a beloved figure in so many ways, and today was a great mixture of all of his favorite things. I think that the spoken word that was read today was really powerful, and the whole atmosphere across from one of his old residences, and I think it was great. So glad to be a part of everything, and I think everyone who came today is a big supporter of the arts and either a friend or beloved colleagues of Mr. Weiss.
Today has been such a beautiful occasion, which is honoring our dear, dear friend, the talented, wonderful Starkey Flythe. I am a writer, as I said, and I have 3 books out. My first book, Here to Get My Baby Out of Jail, was made into a national motion picture called Summer Heat, which is now on DVD, and I still have an office in Allgood Hall, and I'm currently writing a novel about the Civil War. All of this came out of the fact that I joined a writers group when I was 40 years old, when I thought it was too late, and Starkey and my friend Tom Turner were in that group. and I just had some little poems written down, and they said you need to write a novel, and I never thought I would write a novel. And my message to everybody out there who has any desire to write, and Starkey would second this many, many times because he really encouraged me, is don't think you've missed your chance. Don't think it's too late. If you have a story to tell it, and it's just such a wonderful thing to do. And this service today is like the heavens opened up. When I got up this morning, I thought it was raining and we were having a hurricane. And look at this day. Heaven opened up for this beautiful, beautiful afternoon. Thank you.